Hello everyone, welcome back. For today's video, I wanted to pull something else off my bookshelf and share with y'all. This is Law and Chaos by Wendy Pini. Now, if you already know who Wendy Pini is, and you're already probably a fan of hers and her more notable work known as Elfquest. But before Elfquest, she started a project while she was in art school, a massive undertaking, a massive ambitious project where she was attempting to, I don't know, adapt the works of Michael Moorcock, his Elric saga. She wanted to create an animated film based on Michael Moorcock's Elric. And you get a view of the title character right here. This, what Law and Chaos is, it's an art book that goes over, let's see, Law and Chaos, Stormbringer Art of Wendy Pini, 1987 by Warp Graphics. And it starts off with Wendy talking about her years in college, the idea she had to adapt the novels to an animated film. It's a really interesting read. I mean, I enjoyed reading this. If you're an art student, you probably want to read into this, the struggles that other artists have in creating their art. Like I said, it's just a fun read. The artwork in itself is just beautiful, very colorful, very ornate. Of course, this being an art book, it's full of rough production sketches as well as finished pieces. It really gives you what you should say, it gives you a glimpse into the thought processes, into the world that she was trying to adapt. And reading through it, you really do get a sense of how massive a project this would have been for anyone, any one person. Unfortunately, she was never able to complete the project. It was just too overwhelming. Unfortunately, out of this, if you're a fan of Elfquest and you've seen this book before, you can probably go through this and find elements that have carried over into Elfquest. I mean, there's some sketches here that really just seem like they could be right out of any of the Elfquest comics. So this really shows you a glimpse of Wendy Pini as an artist, as a young artist. Since we've recently had a anniversary of Elfquest, the 40 years of pointy ears, I thought it'd be interesting to pull this off my bookshelf and talk about it a little bit. Like I said, even the rough sketches are really nice. I myself have never read Michael Moorcock's novels, but I've been told that the world he creates in his novels is much darker, much grittier than the world that Wendy created or is depicting in this art book. I don't know, some of these sketches seem pretty dark, but I can see how things could get a bit darker. This is a really old soft cover book. It's got some unfortunate water damage over the years. Bought this, I forget when I bought this. Probably late 80s, early 90s. Shortly after buying that, I found a hardcover. Is much better condition, this particular one. But it's much the same. Hardcover, beautiful artwork. The hardcovers were signed and serial numbered by Wendy Pini. This particular one I was lucky to have autographed by Michael Moorcock. Kind of makes it super spiffy and unique on my bookshelf. I've seen other copies of these signed by Michael Moorcock pop up on eBay and different book sites, so I guess it's not too terribly uncommon or not that much of a rarity. But for me, I just wanted to share this with everyone in case you're a fan of Wendy Pini and wanted to look at her earlier work. You might want to consider looking into this. You may or may not like it. I think it's great. I think it's a great look into somebody working on an interesting project and the struggles that they were facing at the time. So yeah, this is probably something I would recommend to a Elfquest fan, a collector of Wendy Pini's artwork and other art books or anything related to Elfquest, or just a fan in general. If you can find it at a good price, go ahead, pick it up. I don't believe there are too many of these left. I don't know how many are around. Like I said, it was an interesting read, interesting glimpse into what could have been. So I'll leave you with that. Until next time, everyone.